Can you believe that a socialist country with deep-rooted patriarchal values was actually revitalized thanks to the incredible role women played in the market economy? Picture this. Across the DPRK, small-scale markets emerged, displacing the state as a primary source of livelihood for its citizens. This transition to the market-oriented economy was monumental, altering a socio-economic landscape of the Korean society. Let's discuss how women in the 1990s managed to rescue the DPRK's economy from the brink of collapse, and how the deep economic crisis influenced women's livelihood and their social status. Annyeong! I'm Lisa, and welcome to Chuchia Chronicles. Here we explore unexpected and non-stereotypical stories about North Korea, giving you a broader and more nuanced perspective of the country. Let's dive in. In the 1980s, North Korea began to face food shortages, which worsened in the 1990s after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Natural disasters like floods and droughts made the situation even worse. In 1994, the death of Supreme Leader Kim Il-sung further demoralized the nation. The government launched campaigns like 2 meals per day and developed alternative foods, but most people still survived on just 1 meal per day, relying on unconventional food sources. Up until the 1990s, North Korean citizens relied on the state's public distribution system. The collapse of the Soviet Union had direct consequences for North Korea's planned economy. The state struggled to afford vital products like oil, fertilizers, and spare parts. This led to a slump in the official economy and a boost in marketization. Small-scale markets, known in the Korean language as chambadan, began to emerge, addressing the lack of consumer goods that the official sector failed to supply. But in this video, let's focus more on the social changes. North Korean women played a crucial role in sustaining the economy and saving the country from the collapse. Many men were compelled to maintain their state-assigned jobs even without receiving payments or rations.
발전소 사람들은 집에도 가지 않고 밤새 괴로워했습니다.
Moreover, there were strict penalties for those men who left their jobs. Women took on the responsibility of feeding their families. They became primary participants in the informal economy, especially in local markets. The markets started providing a source of income and goods for families, filling the gaps left by the failing official economy. Many women established small businesses, managed small plots of lands or cafes, or produced goods from home like handicrafts or textiles. This shift positioned them as the heads of their households and as central figures of economic power. Scholars and experts of this issue offer different interpretations of the conditions faced by North Korean market women, emphasizing either positive or negative aspects of their experience. The economic crisis led to the increased self-awareness among North Korean women. After they emerged as key economic players, the leading role within the family shifted to them, significantly increasing their influence at home. They became more economically self-reliant and started challenging patriarchal values.
고맙습니다.
Women began delaying marriage, seeking economically stable partners, demanding divorces, and advocating for fair household responsibilities. However, the economic advancement of North Korean women did not fully uproot the deep-seated idea of male supremacy in the North Korean society. It is simplification to assert that women's economic empowerment can directly transform to the improvement of females' rights. Traditionally, North Korean women faced double burdens as housewives and participants in revolutionary or labor activities. After the food shortage, social welfare services declined, increasing the amount of housework and child-rearing responsibilities. The economic difficulties worsened the living conditions of North Korean women, leading to excessive labor and deteriorating health. So, it must be noted that despite increased economic activities, the prevailing patriarchal consciousness imposed a double or even a triple burden on North Korean women. Over time, informal markets expanded and became more organized. The government began to tolerate and even regulate them to some extent. North Korean women have been pivotal in supporting their families and communities through involvement in the informal economy. Their adaptability and resourcefulness have been critical in navigating country's economic challenges. However, on a sociological level, women experienced both positive and negative consequences. Despite gaining some economic independence and having a stronger voice at home, the deep-rooted principle of man's superiority was not completely overcome, and women continued facing significant difficulties. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe for more interesting videos about North Korea. See you next time!